Hey everyone, happy belated New Year. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season and a happy New Year as well. I noticed a few days ago that the channel hit 300 subscribers, so I wanted to shoot a quick short little video to first and foremost thank all of you for the support. It's much appreciated. Secondly, I'm probably going to be moving the stringing room to a different room in the house. So I'm looking for your input as to whether you prefer this camera angle where I shoot more or less straight down on the racket, this kind of bird's eye view. Do you prefer that? That's one thing that sort of sets my videos apart. I feel like it makes it easier to see what's going on and makes it easier for learning, especially when you're trying to point out, I'm oftentimes pointing out specific grommets because maybe there's a transition issue or I'm, telling you where a certain tie-off is supposed to be, and I think it's easier to see from this steep kind of bird's eye view versus the shallow, you're standing a couple feet away watching me string type of view that most stringers, when you watch other videos, they tend to have that sort of viewpoint where they just set up a tripod a couple feet away from the stringer and basically it looks like you're just standing a couple feet away from the person and watching them string as opposed to being able to see straight down on the racket. So I feel like this gives a better view, but you guys let me know. This way, when I'm talking about skipped holes or tie-off holes or whatever specific grommets, I think this makes it a little easier. So I'll be happy to set up a similar overhead bird's eye kind of a view when I get the whole setup rearranged in a different room. But if you don't prefer this view and you actually prefer the sort of standard view, let's call it, that you see most stringers or most people who are putting out videos on stringing have that kind of shallow view where you're viewing the racket, on a shallower angle rather than a steep angle. And the last thing I wanted to mention is if you guys have any requests, if you have specific things that you want to know, I'm going to be a lot more inclined to answer those or address those or make videos that address your issues. I know a lot of you probably know me through the Talk Tennis forum, and so when somebody has a question or a problem or something like that, I'm a lot more inclined to address that specific question, problem, request, what have you, in a timely manner versus just letting me get around to it on my own. Because I shoot stuff all the time. Most of the videos that I've shot are not publicly available, so I don't even know how many are on the channel right now, maybe 30 or something like that, but I have many videos. A lot of them need to be edited or something needs to be done to them. So, there's a lot of works in progress and I always have ideas in my head. Some of them I've already shot, but they haven't been completed. But basically, if you've got a specific thing you want to know, you're stringing XYZ racket and you're stringing it 2-piece or 1-piece and you want to know what string lengths to use so that you're not, cutting more than you need to off of your reel, or your mains end at the throat, yet you want to do an around the world pattern and you want to know which around the world pattern I would recommend for that particular racket. If you've watched many of my videos, you know that I'm not a big proponent of using just one around the world pattern all the time. So if you want some input or some advice, or you have an idea, you're confused about how to start your crosses, start your mains, avoid tie-out, blocked holes, whatever it is that might be plaguing you, if you bring that up, if you leave that down in the comments and I read it, I will try to address specific issues in a somewhat prompt manner. So that's it. I just wanted to, again, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. Hope everybody had a good holiday season. If you prefer the overhead view like this, let me know. If you'd prefer the shallower tripod several feet away kind of a view, let me know that. And any specific requests or questions, leave those below on this video as well. So thank you so much and take care.